Let me illustrate something here. We're in the middle of filming a video where we're doing a DA45. Let me illustrate with another story the difference between maintenance and service. And I know I say do the maintenance all the time, but the difference between maintenance and service is this. I taught a class called mechatronics, and I had a classroom with a roll door that opened to the outside that was accessible. And one of the guidance counselors approached me before the first block of the day and said, my husband's out of town and I got a tire I know it's got a nail in it. Can you guys throw some air in it for me? I said, hold what you got. There's going to be a couple of seniors down here. They're going to ask you for your car keys. Give them to them. There's a teachable moment here, and I want to show them something. So we get down in the class. We get everything taken care of. I said, you two go get the car keys and blast a little air in this tire and bring it around here to the classroom. So while they're doing that, we're clearing the decks. We're pulling out jacks. We're doing the things we had to do. My classroom is equipped to do this. They roll up in the car. And okay, so how do you plug a tire? That was going to be the operative deal here. We get the trunk open to see. We need that little tool that takes off the lug nuts. Well, we look in a glove box where it should be, not there. We look in the trunk. The trunk looks like it's been mix mastered. It really does. So we get through. We unload our trunk all the way out. We find the little tool. We pull the lug nut off. We pull the tire off. Well, in the meantime, I'm briefing all my students on where's all the energy in this. There's energy in the gasoline. There's energy in the shock absorbers. But the biggest energy in this automobile is the car. And anytime you lift that car off the surface of the earth wants it back. So you got to be very, very, very careful that you block all that energy. Well, one of my automotively minded students noticed that, hey, not only is there a hole in that tire, but these things haven't been rotated in forever. Okay, so we pick both sides of the car up. We pull the one tire off. The hole's not in the sidewall. We patch the hole. We rotate the tires. We rotate the other side. We correctly torque all these lug nuts because we need to take some of these lug nuts off of the flipping breaker bar. And I really wish some of the tire places in this country would understand you don't need to buttress the threads on the lug. Hang on a minute, I divest. So we get done with rotation of tires. We take all the tools that are supposed to be in the tool roll. We roll them up. We stow the jack. We stow the tools. We check the pressure of the tire of the spare. Wow, there's an odd one. And we even put the spare in with the stem sticking up so it's easy to do the next time. And we put that little locking gizmo for the lug nut up inside the trunk. We make sure we've got all the tire pressures, and then we check the level in the oil. We make sure the battery's still putting out 12.8 volts. Make sure there's nothing corroded. Roll her car back around, plop it into her spot, return her keys. And I said, when you give the keys back, you tell her nothing, just that we dealt with the tire. That is the difference between maintenance and service. We're down inside this DA45. I had to take it all the way apart, do what I'm doing anyway. Might as well deal with it. Remember that the next time somebody drops a transmission in, doesn't pop for the extra $20 to do the rear oil seal on the engine. And that's all I got to say about that.